Let's say that one spaceship leaves Earth for the moon and the other leaves Earth for the sun. What is the total distance traveled by both spaceships? The distance from the Earth to the moon is 238,900 miles. That's multiplied by 5,280, which is the number of feet in a mile, to get 1,261,392,000 feet. The distance from the Earth to the Sun is 93,020,000 miles, times 5,280, and the number of feet in a mile. This number comes out to be 491,145,600,000 feet. Now, if you try to add those two numbers to get the number of feet, those numbers are extremely large and tedious to add. That is why you have to use scientific notation to add them. You'll take the decimal point and move it over until the number is something point other numbers, until there's one number to the left of the decimal point. For the moon, that number is 1.26. If you do the same for the sun, the number will be 4.91. And then you take the number of spots you moved it over and make it 10 to the x, x being the number of decimal points you moved. So the scientific notation would be 4.91 times 10 to the 11th plus 1.26 times 10 to the 9th. But 10 to the 11th and 10 to the 9th are not the same number. But you got to make them the same number to add the two initial numbers. So you make the second number 10 to the 11th by moving the decimal point two more spots over, making it 0.0126. Then you add the two first numbers, and the answer will be 4.923 times 10 to the 11th. That is the scientific notation for the number of feet total traveled by the spaceships. That number converts to 492,300,000,000 feet. That is the total distance traveled by the spaceship to the moon and the spaceship to the sun combined.